The MacMillan sisters were born under the long shadow of the colony wars in a dusty settlement on the outskirts of Aquila City. Their childhood was shaped by the contradictions of frontier life: wide open skies paired with the constant hum of tension, freedom tempered by the knowledge that danger could arrive without warning. Their parents ran a small freight outfit, hauling supplies between homesteads, and the girls grew up in the back of cargo haulers, learning early that survival favoured those who adapted quickly. Jade, the elder by 3 years, absorbed the frontier's lessons with a hard edge. She watched every credit that passed through their family's hands, memorized every shortcut through the back routes, and learned how to read people with a precision that bordered on predatory. Profit wasn't greed to her. It was security. It was control. It was the only thing that couldn't be taken from her. By the time she was old enough to fly her own routes, she already understood that the legal lanes were too slow, too restrictive, too vulnerable. Smuggling wasn't rebellion. It was efficiency. Autumn, meanwhile, carried the same frontier grit, but shaped it differently. Where Jade saw opportunity in the cracks of the system, Autumn saw the people who fell through them. She was quick-tempered, impatient with excuses, and driven by a quiet ache she never fully explained. A heartbreak in her late teens hardened her resolve, pushing her towards structure, purpose, and a place where her intensity could be aimed rather than contained. The Freestar Rangers offered exactly that. She joined with the same stubbornness she had shown since childhood, determined to protect the settlements that had raised her. Their paths diverged sharply, but not suddenly. It happened in small fractures. Jade taking riskier jobs, Autumn enforcing laws Jade no longer believed in, both convinced they were doing what the frontier demanded. Their arguments grew sharper, their visits shorter, and the space between them widened into something neither wanted to name. Yet the bond remained, stretched but unbroken, held together by shared history and the unspoken truth that family was the one thing neither could replace. As Jade carved out her territory in the smuggling lanes, she became known for her precision and ruthlessness. She protected her roots with the same ferocity she once used to shield her sister from schoolyard bullies. Marco Graziani, a rising competitor with ambitions that threatened her operations, became her primary obstacle. Removing him wasn't personal, it was business. It was survival. And Jade had never been afraid to do what survival required. Autumn's rise through the Rangers mirrored Jade's ascent in the underworld. She earned a reputation for decisive action, sharp instincts, and a refusal to be intimidated. Her emotional armor, forged from past wounds, made her formidable but distant. She carried herself like someone who had lost something important and refused to lose anything else. When her investigations began brushing against Jade's network, she felt the familiar pull of conflict. Duty on one side, blood on the other. Despite everything, they still spoke. Sometimes through encrypted channels, sometimes in quiet corners of neutral stations, always with the tension of two women standing on opposite sides of a widening line. Their conversations were clipped, careful, but threaded with the unmistakable warmth of shared childhood memories. They never said it aloud, but both understood. If the day came when their paths collided head-on, neither would walk away unchanged. The MacMillan sisters were forged by the same frontier, shaped by the same storms, and driven by the same relentless will. One chose the law, one chose the shadows. And somewhere between them lay a fragile, unspoken hope that blood might still matter more than the worlds they had built.